A judge finds a Winnebago woman guilty of medically abusing her kids over the course of more than 9 years. Catherine Williams is found guilty of aggravated battery to a child under the age of 13 with great bodily harm, aggravated battery to a child under the age of 13 causing permanent disability, reckless conduct with bodily harm, and causing a child to be endangered. Williams was found not guilty on a count involving feeding tubes. Williams was first charged in 2018 with 24 felonies for allegedly putting her 11 and 13-year-old children at the time through unnecessary medical procedures. With operations like colon removal, feeding tubes, painkiller prescriptions, and more, prosecutors dropped 13 charges against Williams in 2022. Her bench trial began in October of 2023 and stretched out over the course of several months.